Welcome to Dan AH YouTube. Olu Martins say make Tony Kabaka do video make he take clear his name concerning the claim wey Albert claim say na Tony Kabaka send people go his house make them go destroy his house. He said the reason why he dey tell Kabaka make he do video take clear his name na because say Kabaka first threaten Albert before they later go Albert house, go destroy house. Make I leave you, make you hear from Olu Martins. The message we bring come for Kabaka.
All right, so good morning, guys. So I'm still on the Tony Kabaka, Albert Obazee feud because I didn't like when I heard that Albert Obazee's house had been attacked. Just the day before yesterday, I did a video where I was thanking Tony Kabaka for apologizing to at least to Obazee's parents. And I think in part of the video, I heard it when he was saying that Albert Obazee is my younger brother, even though he had been annoying him and had been pissing him off. So I did that video. I'm going to allow you to watch part of that video. Then I will continue and express my thoughts on what exactly is going on, especially with regards to the claims of Albert Obazee that his house had been attacked. So please, what's the... All right, good morning. Let me talk directly to Mr. Tony Kabaka. Let me thank you for rising to the occasion, at least for offering an apology. Because when I saw the video where you were expressing your vituperations, I saw the frown on your face, I saw the tension in your voice, and I knew that you were angry. I was going to do a video to say, look, Tony, I agree. I don't know how, to say it in Benin, but I was going to. So that's those are excerpts from your emotions. A couple of people reached out to me and said, "Why should you do that video?" I didn't. I wanted to show the fact that I am unbiased. What I want is going forward. I do not like intimidation. I do not like oppression. I do not like people feeling that they are superior to the other person. So when I first of all saw the video as it came out from Tony Kabaka threatening Albert Obazee, threatening Albert's mother, I didn't like the threat to Albert Obazee. I didn't, how much less the threat to his mother, because my conclusion is that I'm out work. Albert doesn't threaten anybody. Oh, Albert is insulted. There are people who insult Albert on a daily basis. Our brother in America insults Albert on a daily basis. Till tomorrow he calls him, what do they call him? Ogbeto, terrorist Albert. There's our apostle who constantly is on Albert's jugular. There's our mama who's constantly. So that is people who are in politics who have monetized their handle. That's why there's a lot of sensationalism to drive traffic, but it's brain work, it's mouth work. Like somebody said, if you give it to me, I will give it to you. There are people who are constantly insulted, and we didn't see a situation where somebody's house was attacked. The president had been constantly insulted, called all kind of names, including drug dealing and all kinds of things by different people. Today, he's reached out to those people, and some of those guys are in the same cloud with him. So this is my message directly to Tony Kabaka. You need, first of all, to do a video to clear your name, because there was a threat, and then after the threat, there seemed to be an actualization that somebody carried out the threat. What is more is that there are people who claim that you were in Amagba. And if you were in Amagba, and the period that you were in Amagba, Abba says his house was destroyed, and we saw sections of the house that was destroyed. It's what our people in local parlance say, winds cry for night, begin die for morning. That's why you don't threaten. Because if you threaten, what would happen to you is that you will be invited by the police or even arrested by the police. During the election, just about a year ago, thereabout, a video came out where I was seen making some unpleasant statements. It was an ordeal for me, because I don't have a history of violence. I mean, that's not in my line. But I know what happened to me afterwards. I had more than 20 policemen where I was arrested in Protea Hotel. It's no longer news. At that same day, I was charged to court. I was taken on bail, but I constantly went to court until the matter was done away with. All right, and I did a video even the day that the matter was discharged. But I barely came out of the police incarceration that night where the DSS invited. So by the next morning, I was already in the DSS office. Because those who are asking for evidence, I don't know what other evidence that you are looking for. Especially for people who are lawyers. Somebody threatened. Normally, what do the police do? They will arrest the person, they will invite the person, and then you will write an undertaking. Because if within that time something happens to the person, you are the first suspect. That's why you are a suspect. So in this particular matter now, whether we like it or not, Tony Kabaka is a suspect. Because he threatened a few days later, the threat was carried out. And at the level of Tony Kabaka, if he threatened like that, he doesn't need to. There are people who will do it on his behalf just because he threatened. And you know, our dear brother doesn't have a history of non-violence. All right. What we know about Tony Kabaka is not that Tony Kabaka is a gentle person. He is assumed to be rugged. So he now has to come out. He can't. This is more than 24 hours Albert made the allegation. He must come out to say, I wasn't there, and provide alibi. See where I was. See the people that I was with. Because there are people who claim that they saw him come down from a Hilux vehicle and say, where is Albert? Where is Albert's house? So he must debunk all of that. But police must do their job, because we can't have double standards. Because these are the kind of things that make people go and join, confraternity, if they feel that they are not protected. Because the governor cannot, on the one hand, be fighting cultism, and the people are resorting to self-help. But if the guy whose house was hit is a colored person, his own people may think that it's an oppression. So we count it as 1-0. Then one innocent person that seems to be attached to the other side, who scored the 1-0, may also be attacked. I've done research. I've written books. I was the first union president to go as far as we did in the fight against cultism. So I know how these things happen. At any rate, if people do not feel protected, that's why they go and join confraternity, so that they can be protected. Because they'll probably say, oh, it's because nobody in Ajuma. That's why they can do the things that they are doing. So people will go and join confraternity. But what embitters me, I'm an Isha man. I want any Esan governor to succeed, even if he's not from my party. So I do not want in years to come. Somebody is now saying that when the Esan governor was there, what did they experience? Was it not violence? It was Ojukwu that said, the death of every Nigerian affects me. Because I'm a Nigerian, I am involved. So as long as I have an Esan governor, no matter what the court say today, it's an Esan governor that will be there, because it is the Esan man. I want that Esan man to succeed. So those who are in the political party of that Esan man, we must call them to order, so that you don't give a dog a bad name. Because already is that they're already saying that, oh, the Okwewole's governor is Agbero government. Then we now have acts of violence attributed to people who appear to be in that government, or who are APC people. Because you couldn't have threatened people if you were not, if APC was not in power. Could Tony Kabaka have threatened anybody in the time of PDP? He couldn't have been able, to do so. So he must come out to clear, his name on this matter. And then going forward, the police must step up, because you must now sign an undertaking that whatever happened to Albert, you will take responsibility for. That's why you don't threaten. Once you threaten, you are a suspect. You are the first suspect in a matter. Like, we can't use double standard. We cannot be sentimental about it. This is not APC, PDP. This is.
Now we don't hear from Olu Martins. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe, so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help or share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.